listening to New Roads, New Rules, the podcast where women come together to navigate life's big transitions with honesty, humor, and a whole lot of heart. Here are your hosts, Sandi and Terri. Real women, real talk, and ready to ride.
But you're my bestie for life. Yeah, you're the family I choose. Yeah, you. The best till the end. We can get through this together.
Hey everyone. Welcome back. Hi.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I got all up close into the microphone for that one. I'm good. How are you?
I know. I'm good. I'm
loving summer.
Before we start, I am loving summer as well too. Again, let me mention that. But do you want to share anything with our listeners? Anything new happening in your life, Sandi?
Well, I moved out of that house that I've lived in for 26 years. So.
Yay!
Yay!
We're all
me.
very happy about that.
I know.
We're on to the
excited.
next bright big step.
So I don't really know where I'm going to land permanently, but for now I'm still in the same town, and I am staying with my mom and my dad and my sister and my brother-in-law.
It's a one big happy family. That's great though. I mean, at least you're out from underneath the house. It's sold and everything is great. And now you can figure out what you want to do from here.
It's a crowded house,
which is great. It's very liberating.
Yes, exactly. Well, also I'm going to travel a little this summer, so I'm excited about that too.
That is fun. Yeah. I'm jealous about that. All right.
So
what are we doing today?
So this is a really fun topic, I feel, because I think we're all guilty of it. But did you know our brains are like rotting and we did it to ourselves? And the reason is because we're so over. Did you guys ever? I mean, seriously, I know. I'm just going to start and say, how many hours do you spend on your phone a day, you guys? I mean, seriously.
A lot. Aren't we supposed to be able to find out where on our phone do we find that out? There's somewhere.
There is somewhere. I don't know, but there's somewhere where you can do your screen time. I used to get alerts on my screen time, and I turned it off because it was just embarrassing.
No, me too. Now I don't know where to find it.
Yeah.
But yeah, screen time, probably under screen time. Oh, yeah, no, I don't want to look at that.
Wait, what does yours say? Wait, hold on. Let's compare. Hold on. Screen time.
Now I use my phone for work all of the time. So let's.
Me too. I do too. Screen time. Well, where is it? Oh, app and website activity okay.
Yeah, so it's under your settings, under notifications, sounds, focus, and then there's screen time. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it, but I can't see how long it's been. I don't have anything set up. Screen time.
Cheater.
I don't have it set up. So, I mean, I'm not just saying that. Mine says today 0 seconds because I just set it up. But on 0 seconds. All right.
Yeah, you run with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say, but we'll do a pulse check on that later, I think. But here's why the topic. Okay. So I'm in a new house and I don't have my chargers set up strategically everywhere like I did at my home. And so last night I had to plug my phone in clear across the room from where I was sitting. And I was like,
goodness,
going through the stages of grief, I feel.
Did you feel like you were dismembered?
I was. It was like I was missing my right hand. It was the craziest thing. So it got me thinking, right? Like, what is this doing to our brains?
Yeah, I mean, it's so funny. I actually have games on there so I don't rot my brain.
So do I.
They say, play this game. Yes. It'll keep you, sharp. And
So puzzle games, they're supposed to keep your mind sharp or whatever, right? But How
Yes,
often,
yeah.
I mean, are you just playing the games or how often are you like picking up the phone and like doom scrolling?
Um, I find that I doom scroll. I mean, doom scrolling, I would say it happens mostly like when I lay down in bed at night and
Yeah.
I just kind of fall through because I actually like I'll get bored and just fall asleep. But with that being said, I'm obsessed with this Instagram. Well, she's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of it. Katie Van Slyke and her horse farm and everything. So, like, the mini horses were waiting on Regina to have her baby. Karen just had her. So I'm constantly checking in to see if something's happened.
I love it.
And to see where the colts are at and to see where the foals are at. And she just had baby goats. And oh my God, I love them all. Little Bee and Little Clover and all of that. So I do go on there to check in on them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Like I can't at night in bed, I cannot touch my phone because if I go onto TikTok, I will be on, I just, an hour could go by because I'll just like every TikTok, my algorithm gives me everything I want all the time. And so an hour will go by and I should have went to bed an hour ago, you know? So I just can't.
Right.
If I go into the bed to go to sleep, I have to plug my phone in or put it on the bedside table and leave it there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I see. I'm not a big TikTok person. I mean, I do our social media, so I'll put our stuff out on TikTok and everything. But I am not one to sit there and go through it all, like because I do it every now. Like I will do it, like scroll through our friends thing, only because I'm kind of anal retentive, and at the bottom we'll have the red number saying, "Oh, 99." videos that you have not seen, you know, from your friends and all of that. So in order to get rid of that number, because I don't like the red numbers on things, I'll go into there and like scroll through really quick. And I'm like, I don't get any of this stuff.
Yeah.
That's where I'm old. I'm like, why are you doing this? Like, I don't get the reasoning behind it. Let me just go back to my baby foals and all of that.
Right. No, I get it. But see, on TikTok, I get my algorithm also includes animals, mostly cats, like the cat videos, the dog videos. You know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
yes. Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I am a big fan. So I think we should kick this off with some rapid fire questions.
All right.
Do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Sure. Let's do it.
So this is a
guilty or not guilty,
yes.
right?
Okay, yes.
All right. So guilty or not guilty. Picked up your phone to check the time and put it down 20 minutes later without knowing what time it was.
Say guilty. Yeah. Okay, here's one. Opened an app, forgot why, and scrolled anyway.
Yeah, no, I am not guilty of that. If I'm going in an app, I usually know why I'm doing it. But I still scroll.
I would say the same, but I could pick my phone up and for one reason and then change, you know, subject. I get through that and change subject for sure.
Right. Yes. All right. Looked at your weekly screen time report and immediately closed it. I just did it.
Clearly not guilty because I didn't have mine set up. So
yeah, so we'll check in on you next week and see where you're at. But I just literally did that. So let's move on because mine's horrible.
This one, I want to know. I really do. Started watching a video you didn't care about and finished it anyway.
All the time.
All the time. I have to finish it. I have to know the end.
Right. That's like the TikTok videos for me. Like, I'm like, why am I watching this? This is stupid. And I'm watching it still.
It's crazy.
Right. Charged your phone next to your bed and told yourself you were just using it as an alarm. Guilty or not guilty?
Yeah, I would say guilty.
I would say not guilty because I don't use my phone as my alarm. So.
Oh, I do. I absolutely do.
No, I use my Amazon pad for that. I can't say her name because she'll turn on right now. Got you.
Okay. Read a whole comment section on something you didn't even care about.
Absolutely. And I want to know somebody who doesn't do that. I mean,
do.
how many times do you see a social media post and you're instantly thinking, oh, I got to see the comments on this one?
Yes, for sure.
Like all the time.
Because the comments are almost more entertaining than the post itself.
Exactly.
Unless it's politics, then then I can't do it. Anyway, go ahead.
I can't do it either. I'm so over politics. I cannot. All right, last one. How guilty or not guilty? Watch someone else make a meal you would never in your life cook twice.
Extra guilty. Extra guilty.
Laughing because you don't cook, and I know you're doing this.
I know. It's terrible. The food looks good. And they make it look so easy that it almost makes me want to try. And then I just don't.
I am guilty of hoarding every cottage cheese recipe ever. And any recipe I can convert into a healthier, high protein meal, I will watch all of them to see if I can convert it into a high protein meal. Yeah. Totally so guilty on that.
So I think we should talk a little bit about, I'm sorry, there was a little bit of delay there. Sorry, Terry.
No problem.
I think we should talk a little bit about brain rot, because that's what originally I had said, because we're making fun of ourselves right now, but is brain rot really a thing, right? So brain rot was Oxford Dictionary's actual word of the year for 2024. That is not a joke.
Oh my gosh.
The official word of the year. The term saw a 230% increase in usage between 2023 and 2024.
The definition of brain rot is the deterioration of your mental state from consuming too much low-quality online content. One expert called it junk food for the brain. You shouldn't eat fast food 6 hours a day, but you'd scroll 6 hours without thinking twice about it.
It's crazy.
Right? I know. But I mean, it's true. Like, isn't there a saying like what you feed your brain and like, I don't know, how healthy you are? I don't know. I'm making that up right now.
So adults worldwide. So Terry wouldn't tell us what her screen time said. So let's just say adults worldwide are averaging 6 hours and 37 minutes of screen time every single day. Americans,
it was close to that.
Okay. Americans specifically is 6 hours and 40 minutes. So 3 minutes more than the rest of the world. That's more time than most people spend eating, exercising, or talking to actual humans.
Yeah. I would say and it also says that the average person checks their phone 205 times in a single day. That's roughly once every 5 minutes of your waking life. We don't make conscious decisions that often about anything else.
No.
And I would have to say that's true. I'm always looking. But again, for me, I do the posts for us, right? So I'm always looking to see where our stats are at, how many people have listened to this, what's our stats on our podcast. And I have 3 businesses I'm running. I do the same for all of them. So I'm always on it, checking.
So even at work, we always have the, the authentication where you have to get a text to get into certain applications on your computer. So I have to have my phone right next to me at work. I remember when cell phones were first a thing and we were like, no, you have to have your cell phone off your desk when you're working, you know? But now you have the two-factor I can't even say it. The two-factor thing where you have to then prove who you are by getting a text message,
Right. Oh, I know. It's insane.
Crazy. Yeah.
So apparently our average attention span has dropped from 7.6 seconds in 2026 down to 12 seconds. Down from 12 seconds back in 2000. We've officially lost a third of our ability to focus in 25 years. A goldfish has an attention span of 9 seconds. A goldfish has an attention span longer than the average adult.
That's
now.
insane. Well, you know what that tells me about our social media posts? We should keep them all under 7 seconds.
I do. Believe me, I've looked and read and all the algorithms.
All right. One more fun fact. It takes an average of 25 minutes to fully refocus after being interrupted by a notification. 25 minutes for one buzz.
Wow.
And most of us are getting buzzed dozen times a day.
Wow. I don't know if it takes me that long to refocus.
I don't think so either. I don't think that's a real fact.
I don't know
disagree.
about that.
I disagree. 25 minutes? Wait, is it 25 minutes or 25 seconds? No, it says 25 minutes. That's crazy.
That is crazy. I do have to say that, I have read that 46% of Americans say they feel addicted to their phone. More than half of Gen Z says the same. And Gen X, our people, Sandi, average about 4 hours a day on their phones. So which sounds better, except when you do the math. If you're taking 4 hours a day on your phone, that's 60 days a year you spend on your phone.
That's insane.
That's insane, right?
Right.
It's the 60 days a year stat that's the big one. If you say that out loud and let that sink in, what would you do with an extra 60 days?
Oh my gosh. We could do 10 more businesses. No. Not 10, but you could do at least one more.
All right. I wasn't going along the route of add work. I was thinking fun things to do.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I could take more vacations, but yeah.
Exactly. We could travel more, right?
Here's the question. If we know it's bad, why do we keep doing it?
I don't know. I have no idea. I would have to say I'm addicted as well, to a point. And everything has become online. So my businesses are online. So it's easier to bring my phone around and hop on my phone than it is to hop on my computer. Oh,
no, agree. I still prefer a computer because I work on a computer more than 40 hours a week. And so when I get, I had to sign a contract for the house, right? And I wasn't near my computer because I was moving. And I had to do it on my phone. And I literally panicked because my phone is for fun things in my mind, I do answer emails. I answer emails and I answer Teams messages on my phone for sure. But most of the big things I do, I like to have a computer to do them.
Right. So let me just say, and I say this because, there's a lot of things that I do for work, the behind the scenes stuff, like the social media management. And I've actually, coded chatbots and things like that. So can we talk about the fact that maybe we're not weak, but we're being outmatched by companies? These apps have entire teams of engineers. Their only job is to make sure we don't put our phone down. So they're obviously very good at their jobs, right?
Yeah, right. And let's talk about the target marketing. You know what I mean? You walk down the street and, they could program a billboard that says if this person has this in their phone, show them this billboard. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Yes. Well, I'm going to be honest. Again, when I run ads about our podcast, I'm targeting it. Those ads are going in front of people who would want to listen to you just have to learn the algorithm, right? And the science behind it all.
And I agree. I actually don't mind it, right? I want things marketed to me that I want to see, that I'm interested in.
Right.
So
I would rather that than, seeing everything waste my time on stuff that I have no interest in whatsoever.
That's why I like the algorithms on YouTube and TikTok, because it's only showing me things that I have proven that I like, that I will watch,
Right.
And then it might bring up a podcast that I didn't know existed, and that I find So,
right. So there is actually like
but
scientific
okay.
stuff behind it, right?
Right. Right. Agree.
So like every scroll, the notification triggers, they all hit a small, we get a hit of dopamine, right? And that's the chemical behind gambling, sugar cravings, sex. The apps know this and they're designed around it to increase your dopamine.
right. I mean, there's a specific part of the brain called the, what is it called? The habenula.
Habenula, yes.
I know I'm saying the wrong word. I'm saying it
Probably,
wrong, but whatever that part of the brain is that's responsible for getting stuck in endless scrolling. It's basically your brain's keep going button, and algorithms know exactly how to press it, right?
Right. Yes. Yeah. I mean, the content is specifically designed to be interesting enough to keep watching, but never satisfying enough to feel done. That feeling of one more, you always have that feeling. Like there is, which that's what I'm trying to accomplish on some things. Like there's this one account I follow on Instagram of the hairdresser, and she does hair extensions, and she'll do part 1 and I'm like, oh my God, I want to see part 2, and it's not coming for 24 hours. And I'm like, oh God, I gotta wait for it.
I know. I hate that part 1, part 2 shit, man. That's crazy. Well,
but that's the algorithm now.
I know. But let's talk about brain rot symptoms too, because I know we keep starting brain rot and then we get off and we talk about like our scrolling habits, which is contributing to this brain rot. So you guys should know the symptoms are real, even if it's not a medical diagnosis, right? So mental fogginess, shorter attention span, forgetting things mid-sentence, trouble making decisions, feeling vaguely anxious but not knowing why, and things like that. And I can point to a couple of examples of that because my mind is preoccupied. I can't talk either, apparently. This is brain fog. But does that sound familiar to you or anyone else out there?
I mean, yes, but I think we're kind of screwed, multiple ways because that's also menopause.
True.
So we're just screwed. Yeah, it's just screwed all over the place, right? But, heavy screen time has been linked to slower processing speed, reducing
I think we're screwed all the way around, but it's okay.
Weaker cognitive flexibility, especially in midlife, not just in teenagers, but it's happening in us, guys. It takes a bit to like, I mean, I feel like I used to be more like on it than I am now.
So doom scrolling, specifically scrolling through bad news, can desensitize the brain to negative information over time, creating a weird loop where you feel anxious. You scroll to numb it, and the scrolling makes you more anxious. So anxiety is real. Maybe we talked about this last episode about, the younger generation being more anxious. Maybe this is contributing to it.
It probably is. I don't doubt that it is. I would say like the honest conversation of it all is, do you like recognize any of these symptoms in yourself? What are you actually avoiding when you pick up your phone? Like maybe that's where the anxiety is coming from because you're trying to avoid something. A lot of times it's not just entertainment, but you're trying to escape from something, right?
Right. No, absolutely. I mean, I think, it is genuinely hard to stop when you're avoiding, especially if you're avoiding, it's hard to stop scrolling or doing something that you find entertaining, right? Right. But also if scrolling is making you foggy, anxious, and unfocused, what is it costing us that we aren't even tracking right now? So like, I think it's a double-edged sword, right? Like you could be using your phone for avoidance, but then what are you getting in return? Like a foggy brain?
Right. Or more guilt because you're not taking care of whatever it is you're trying to avoid at the moment.
Right.
So Deutsch, guys. Okay, this is my new obsession, and I have to tell you about it real quick. You guys know I've been on my own health and wellness journey, and one of the hardest things for me was giving up that sweet craving at the end of the day. Like, I didn't want a whole dessert. I just wanted something. Deutsch snacking dough is it. I literally take one spoonful. That's it. Just one spoonful, and I'm done. Satisfied. It's protein-packed, gluten-free, dairy-free, plant-based, and it's actually tastes like a treat. It's not a consolation prize. It's the real thing. So if you're on any kind of wellness journey and you're not white-knuckling your way past the snack cabinet at night, this is your absolute answer. Go to deutschfoods.com. That's DOICHFOODS.com and use our code NRNR20 for 20% off. That's NRNR20 at DOICHFOODS.com.
Okay. So here's the part where I feel slightly better about all of this, right? Because apparently our brains are a lot more resilient than we think. So
okay, what do you got for us, Sandi?
Just to study some facts here. So the recovery facts are a study just published this month found that a 2-week smartphone break, not forever, but just for 2 weeks, reversed the equivalent of 10 years of age-related cognitive decline in attention span. 10 years. 2 weeks.
Wow.
That's wild. Yeah.
Okay, but I am all for a smartphone break, but 2 weeks, I literally run my businesses off my phone.
This is what I'm saying. Like, I do need it for work. Like, so right. I don't think I could totally be off of it for 2 weeks. I don't know how I
Not
could do
2
that,
weeks. I don't know if I could for 2 weeks.
But that speaks volumes, right?
I mean, it does.
10 years.
It totally does.
Also, a Harvard study, a Harvard-linked study found that reducing smartphone use from just 1 week led to measurable improvements in focus, anxiety, sleep, and overall mental health.
I can see that. I mean, I totally think that it can.
But I still can't do it for 1 week, right?
Right. And no, it is hard. It is hard.
I know. So you don't have to delete everything, right? Setting a 30-minute daily limit on social media social media use produces a meaningful boost in well-being, not 30 minutes. So, like, I guess if we can't say no to our phones, right, maybe we limit certain aspects like social media and we give ourselves a time per day that we can be on there. But
right.
Again, your businesses rely on social media, so
they rely on social media. But yes, 30 minutes, I could do that. But I also want to point out, we keep mentioning our phones. People use their tablets. People use other things. Like, it's a 30-minute daily break on all of it. Right. And I agree. I think it should. I have to say, one of the things that I am most grateful for in my dating life is the fact that we put our phone down and we don't get on our phones when we're out or when we're together or anything like that. And I always feel so much better and like so much more in the moment. And it's refreshing because we're not on the phone. So I can take a break from all of that. I guess I just need to do it more when I'm on my own and not just when I'm on a date.
No, and I do love that too. I think that's important to, spend time, especially if you're dating someone new or even somebody that, that you've been with a long time. I think it's important to pay attention to people. Right. How many times did I go out to dinner with my family when I was married and everybody at the table in a restaurant was on their phone? And I remember not having my phone in my purse and just looking around the table. The kids, the husband, everybody's on their phone.
Everybody's on their phone. I mean, and not so much just a dating life, just, like even when my kids are here, like everybody put the phone down. Like,
which is why I still love board games. I'll play board games. Yes, I want to play board games. I know they're old fashioned, but there's still a lot to be said about sitting around a table and playing a game and not paying attention to what's on your damn phone, you know?
Right. Get off the phone. Just get off the phone.
The biggest single win is if you stop. Right, get off the phone. Stop scrolling at night, though. Late night doom scrolling is linked to 50 fewer minutes of sleep per week and a 33% higher rate of poor sleep quality. Just moving the phone out of the bedroom at night is a game changer. Now, I wouldn't move it out of the bedroom. There was a time when I always had it plugged in the living room, but I had an old-fashioned alarm clock, and now I don't have that anymore.
Right.
So I do use it as an alarm clock.
This is something that I do have to work on because I don't feel like I get good quality sleep. And this probably has a lot to do with it. Now, I don't use my phone as an alarm. However, I will not put my phone in another room because if my kids need to get a hold of me, you know, they're at the age where they're out late at night and they need to get a hold of me. And if my phone's in the, I would die if something happened and I didn't know about it because my phone was in the other room. So that will not happen. But doom scrolling before I go to bed, like turning off the phone, you know, when I go to bed and putting it down, and I can put it in the drawer. Like I have a drawer on my side table, like plop it in there and shut the drawer.
Yes.
Because I'll still hear
That's
it.
Exactly
you know,
right.
I'll still hear the text
as long as you
whatever.
can hear it, right?
Right. So I should start doing that. Maybe like, you know, do something like that then.
So let's talk about, go ahead.
I was just going to say like non-digital activities that, you know, let's think about how we can rebuild our brains, right? Reading actual books, even 20 minutes a day. I have gone back to book reading.
Me too.
And I do audiobooks because I do multiple things at once, but not being on an electronic book type thing. Things, you know, going outside, having a real conversation, doing something with your hands, you know, things us Gen X women did before phones existed. And it turns out those things were like a medicine, actually. But you know, like getting out and, you know, it's summer now and throughout the country, you know, at least here in the US and the weather's changing, like get out and enjoy it without the phone, you know, you don't need a picture of everything.
Right. Exercise. Get your steps in.
Right. And you don't need a picture of it. You don't need a video of you doing it. Just get out and do it without it. Don't, you know, I mean, have your phone with just in case of emergency, but don't bring it out. Put it in your pocket.
So when I'm walking, I usually just have music on my phone, but then I have my phone in case of emergency. So it's helpful.
Right. I'm not saying not to bring it.
Yeah, no.
Because I watch true crime.
Right. Me too. Too much, probably. So most people report that the first 3 days of cutting back feel genuinely hard. Fidgety, restless, a little anxious. After about,
I mean, you're going through withdrawal, right?
Yeah, for sure. Just like quitting smoking or drinking or whatever.
Right.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't compare, but after about a week, most say that they feel clearer, calmer, and more present. The brain adjusts faster than you think.
Yeah. I mean, I think it is very much like all of that because it's an addiction.
Yeah.
So, you know, you are going to feel it at first, but then, you know, eventually it'll start feeling better and whatnot. So, I mean, let's try it.
Agree.
All right, guys. All right, guys, it's your turn. This is your assignment for this week. I want you to go look at your actual screen time report right after this episode. Take a look at your screen time report and then tell us what it says. We're not going to judge because mine is pretty bad. It's like right up there, 5 hours and 47 minutes.
Now you tell us.
Drop it in. I did tell us. I'm asking them to tell us, so I will tell you. Drop it into the community board at newroadsnewrules.com, on our Instagram, Facebook, or now we're on Threads. We want to know that we're not in this by ourselves. Like, it's not just me, is it, that has 5 hours and 47 minutes? Even if you decide to try even just one day of cutting back,
Yeah, I'm
you
sure
decide
not.
one
I'm
day-
sure it's not just you. I'm sure it's everyone.
I know. I need some validation though.
Yes, I hear
But
you.
if any of you decide to try one day of cutting back, let us know how it goes, because I would love to hear what you did to cut back, and what did you do instead of getting on that phone? What did you guys do?
I agree. Well, let's move on to the rule of the week. So I'm going to say the rule right now. It is: your attention is the most valuable thing you have. Spend it like it is.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah, again, guys, put the phone down. Whatever's on there will still be there.
Yes.
30 minutes,
Agree.
And the moments that you're missing, you may not get those moments back. You won't get those moments back. The things that are happening around you in real life, especially when you're around the people that you care the most about, you're not going to get those moments back. Put the phone down.
Yes, you guys, regret nothing, right? Regret nothing.
Right.
And now that we are going out into the summer months and everything, like, enjoy vacation. Don't have your phone in front of your face. I know that you guys want to take pictures when you're out and about, and especially if you're traveling, but just take in the scenery and make sure that you are enjoying the moments with your loved ones.
Yes. Take the pictures, but then put the phone away.
Agree.
So,
yep.
All right, guys. Well, go out and enjoy those days. Enjoy the summer, the beginning of summer here. So we will see you next week, or talk with you at least next week on New Roads, New Rules.
But you're my bestie for life.